they sit at 2-4. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Rolling from the gun here. Gets him on the in route. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They go play action on first down. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got first down here from the 36. Blown back, it's the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Setting up to throw. This one quickly to Taylor. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
Brings up third down.
He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. They'll run here on first down. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they come, second down. Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So they're left facing third and long.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Here he goes, third and long. Running in the red zone. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
12-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air with Love. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets' side. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready? Back-to-back carries here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you are going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Come on, set.
They're going to go. It's Love. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Has a man downfield. This is Washington. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Let's go. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Looking right, and he finds him. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up.
Ready, set.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. There's a dive up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go, set. Drill, 50-45. Watch, hunt.
Play fake, it's Love. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready, ready.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready, set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. That's caught. He's got Washington. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see He's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 24-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed left side to Smith. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. Finds the in route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll get it at the 9. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Another carry for him. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Set. Ready.
Play action. Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Going to the ground again on first. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Air it out on third. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Love from the gun. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. Black, 90, field, black. Set, huh?
Love out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Love now to throw. This one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. Ready.
Sticking in the air. Love escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. All set to go now from the 35. First down throw. Here's Love. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it at the 5! Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get some late points and the lead. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know. But whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
14, just 10.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Throwing again on 2nd. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Love looking to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Ready?
To the air with Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. From the pistol, here's Love. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down.
Ready.
The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
17 yards. First down, Colts.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
21, Jets 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hanson. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over at 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set. Ready.
Thrown on first down. Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the Colts' 25-yard line.
Back to the well again. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
60 Bison, 60, go!
Throw here, third down. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up fourth down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts offense set to head out. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive.
Let's go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here, ready?
Throwing, it's Love. Brought in right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
8. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Come on, ready.
Setting him on the dive. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him.
Got it?
We've set it down from the 37.
Ready, set.
Love now on 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Short pass brought in. Fly spinning away. Oh, he lost the football. And the Jets recover it.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball in offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Now here comes the New York offense. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. Bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken... down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. First down, play action. Complete out to the right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Throwing from the gun here. Catch made over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Colts going in the dime look. 3rd down, 6 DBs out there. Third and long for him here. Same guy, Wilson again. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The Colts and Jordan Love set to take over again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22, 23, set.
Play fake, it's Love. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go.
Love. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Ready.
Love now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Yeah, at the 34-yard line.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
So they'll have here 1st and 10 from the 34. Guy play straight ahead. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut.
Love from the gun. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Come on, set. 33, yellow, striker, 3-3, ready.
To the air with Love. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down, Indianapolis.
Down, hut.
Plowing up the middle. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Check clock, 10. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds his back complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's go now. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. First down, Colts.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Right down the middle.
Jets 13.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Jets take over.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
That's a gain of 3. It's
Throw here, third down. He has all day back there. And he gets back to the line, but no more. And dose of the hurry up here. Desperation time here. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
That's another Jets. First down.
Going ground on first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and
They call pass on second and goal. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
It's now third and goal.
Let's go. He's going to throw this one. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Colts 28, Jets 20.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
That's 10.
Right up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2.
Here we go. Ready.
Love now, off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Love now. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Colts up by 8. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Down. Hut, hut.
He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
He's back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Setting up to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
He'll look to throw it. That's Smith on the slant. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here he is to throw. He's got Smith again. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate's, keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Into traffic, complete. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And it is a first down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Okay.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go next. Cut, cut.
They're going to pass it here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It is caught left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
Got it.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. They did it! He made the interception! And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And this will not be caught. Their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from New York.